Okay, tomorrow's March, so it is time to do the March bullet journal spread. I'm keeping it simple as always, so let's get started. I added another light to my setup, and I don't think it helped very much. I still have a shadow issue, and it's throwing a thing here, which is because of the bulb. I need a different light, essentially, and I'm trying, but I don't go out much. So I'm setting up for March, and I'm doing my regular visual calendar, and hopefully I don't make too many mistakes this time. I think I didn't make any real ones. So I'm just making the grid, and as you can see, I've outlined in pencil first. You can see there's some drawings as well. Those I'm definitely making mistakes with, because as always, I am not even close to being some kind of creative artist. I have 0 plans for March to pencil in, so hopefully I can make some so that I do get alive. I always say that and then nothing happens, but you know, where there's hope, there's possibility or something. If you have any fun plans for the month ahead, please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear about it. Maybe you have a concert, or seeing a play, or you're going to see a movie, or you're hanging out with your friends. Maybe somebody you know is getting married. What do I know? Let me know if you have something fun we could do with some joy. Every morning I wake up and I look at the news. I shouldn't do that, but I do, and I just get a little bit paralyzed, and that's probably not good for me. And then I wallow, and it feels so weird. There's such a disconnect between what's going on the news and like the mundanities of life. It feels really weird. Now, I do not live in the US, so nothing is changing for me on a government level, but the world is still the world, you know? And I've been in a pretty dark hole this winter. Everything has been feeling bleak. I keep waking up with panic attacks in the middle of the night, which is no fun. It's about, everything. So I have devised a plan to increase my own activity levels. I have made a scale from 1 to 5, where 5 is the end goal. And right now I'm on level 1. So hopefully by the end of March I'll be on level 2 or 3. I'm aiming for 3, but I know I'll probably not be able to do that. The reason I'm doing it is hopefully I'll sleep better if I'm a little more exhausted. But it does feel like my starting engine is broken. I guess it is perhaps what they call executive dysfunction, but I don't know anything about that. Here I am trying to write the name of March with a glitter gel pen that is a much brighter green than I thought, and also struggling. I feel like if you haven't used them in a bit, there's always a risk with these jelly rolls, but I like them. They're pretty. Every time I watch myself write out the name of a month, I think, I should work on lettering so that I can have pretty writing, and then I don't work on lettering it until I once again have to write out the name of a month. So I guess it's not actually important to me. And to be honest, I think just making do and making things as you go is a way to do things that works, and I am working really hard to not be a perfectionist. I think I've been over this a lot, so this is me doing that. The little pot is just inspired by the fact that our tomatoes are coming up now. The plants, they're just little seedlings, and that's why I'm making these here. I'm so happy to have some tomato seedlings right now. It is giving me hope, and hopefully lots and lots of delicious tomatoes come, say, August. I don't know exactly when they're gonna get ready this year. Usually it's August. We just keep them outside, and it's pretty cold here, so it's not like they're native to this land or anything. We're also planting cucumbers this year, and maybe a squash or 2. We haven't had a lot of luck with those in the past few years. They tend to rot on the vine. I don't know what's up with that. We used to have luck with them, and of course also if you get them, you get a lot. So I don't know. But anyway, cucumbers. We had cucumbers last year and it worked out really well, so we're hoping for that this year too. And those sugar snap peas, those are great. And I'm trying my hand at potatoes. Plus, I got a bunch of strawberry plants last year, so I'm hoping for an actual crop this year. Didn't get that much last year, but I've planted them in multiple locations this time, so hopefully. Now I'm getting into dangerous territory on the paper here, as I am about to try and make leaves. And I'm just making little splotches. I'm inspired by, what's it called? String of pearls? The plants, you know? I used to have one, and I miss it. I want it again. I don't know why. I've been wanting one for a bit. And I'm obviously covering everything with my hand because angles who? Also, it doesn't have that I have. It doesn't help that I'm a lefty. I'm always, I cover up what I'm writing in a way that people who aren't lefties don't. I should probably figure something out for that as well. I'm using multiple greens for the leaves in an attempt of doing some sort of depth. But I feel like they were a little, maybe the plant is just a little too small to get any kind of definition and it doesn't really matter. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't pushing hard enough. I don't know. I've had these pens for 20 years. Pencils. Not this specific pack, but this specific kind. And I should be better with them. But once again, I only use them once or twice a month. It's one of those things where you don't actually get good at stuff if you don't use it. And I just don't. I have been doom scrolling a lot, and then I stopped doom scrolling because my brain was like, I need a break, and I started watching some shitty American propaganda show that's really stupid. It was really stupid. And now I've stopped watching that because I'm over it, and I think my brain my brain might need real sustenance. So I'm hoping in March to actually read a book. I read 0 books in February. I think I finished an audiobook, and that was about that. I also didn't watch any new TV shows or movies that I actually wanted to watch to engage with. Nothing. I was just sort of a human-shaped lump in bed staring at screens to forget that the world exists, which is something you can do short term. It can actually be what I need sometimes, but long term, that's definitely not it. There's escapism, and then there's drowning in bad media, which I'm taking a break from now. I'm trying once again to engage with the world and to think intelligent thoughts instead of just basically screaming inside my brain the entire time. I don't know if it's going to work, but I can try. It doesn't look that bad, does it? It kind of looks a little cute. Maybe I should have made the vines a little longer and not ended them right there. Oh well, it's not a big deal. It is just my March bullet journal spread, and I'm happy that I did it. I didn't, in this video at least, make a goal page for March because it kind of came surprisingly on me, the whole month situation. I don't know why, because February is the shortest month. I mean, I do know why, that's why. But also it feels so long. It feels like you're sort of in this endless loop that's February. That was just also January. I don't know. Anyway, so I haven't really thought about it beyond, wanting to return to actually engaging with art. Beyond that, I don't really know. So I'm thinking about, I'm reading a couple of books. So I think I'm going to put that down as my goals for the first week. Because I'm reading 2 books right now. So I want to finish 2 books. And then we'll see what else I do. I want to watch a film that I haven't seen before. That kind of stuff. Re-engage with the world. Maybe I should find some sort of event to attend. The library has free events. I should do that. I don't know. I'm still unemployed, of course. And I haven't applied for a single job this year. I am so burnt out from looking at all those job listings. Especially when I know that I'm not going to get the jobs, I just have to keep applying and hope for the best. It's very frustrating and gives me big despair. And also, there's absolutely nothing to say about it. Oh yeah, I'm still employed. Everything still sucks. That's it. That's everything I can say about it. And it's frustrating because it's also not within my power to change. I can only apply. That's it. I mean, I don't know, I need to find somewhere to volunteer or something, but I struggle with that. I don't know where to look, if that makes sense. The only places that I know are either religious or they have scandals attached to them that are local to me, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I have to think about that. If you have any good suggestions, do put them in the comments. And here I am actually writing a few goals for next week, and I am putting in the books. I want to finish 2 books. And don't ask me why I read that in English and not anything else. Everything else is in Norwegian. I mix languages too much. There's a goal above my activity level. I am being ambitious here, I think, because I wrote down an activity level 3. I am at 1 right now, so I can talk more about these activity levels at some other time if you want. Maybe that's a video of its own. And then I want to write because I have a project that I'm working on. I should keep writing that. And that's it. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Please, again, let me know if you have any fun plans for March.